we're gonna talk about New Year's, right? And what you did.
Yep.
Now on with the.
Credits.
I didn't say it yet, so now on with the credits. Okay, so we are back, and it is year 2020. In the year 2020. Something like that, right? You okay, D?
No, that's not a song.
And so last night, actually, right now we're in my bedroom because somebody's in the other room, and they don't like getting videotaped. Yes, but last night it was pretty cool. I just stayed home with my youngest daughter, but I went to bed early. I saw my mom downstairs, wished her a happy New Year, year 2020, and my other 4 kids were doing other stuff. So I'm curious to see whether or not Dee Dee was having a good time. So what did you do last night?
So I went to Boston.
Boston?
Yes, and I did a lot of walking around with some friends. We spent a lot of time at Nathaniel Hall.
Nathaniel Hall in Boston?
Yeah.
That's a big
with Quincy Market.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I know what that is. I went there when I went to the aquarium. Yeah.
Took some photos by this big tree.
Yeah.
We walked around and we were looking for these New Year fireworks that were going off at midnight.
Did you find them?
Yes, we did find them. We had to look like in depth exactly where because our GPS was taking us somewhere else. So we checked and found it. We made it there right on time.
Oh, that's cool. So you saw the fireworks. You get any pictures and all
Yeah, I
that good
took
stuff?
a few pictures.
Now, did you guys go out to dinner? Because you left what, the day before?
Yeah.
They were supposed to be home spending it with her dad, and Dad was all alone. All alone.
There's no one here beside
Me.
My troubles have... You don't know the song.
Keep on going.
My troubles have all gone. There's no one to love me. But you gotta have friends.
So you were telling me a little story about how all you guys got drunk or something?
What? No, okay.
So
we went to, while we were walking before to the fireworks, there was a little bar type pubby thing.
That's what they call it.
So, yes.
Yeah.
So we went there, we were like, alright, let's grab some drinks before the fireworks, because we are of age, obviously.
You are?
Yes.
Okay.
And so we went and there was a good amount of people there, and then a big swarm of people came in, and someone had gotten married actually, and so me and my friends, we were waiting for to get our checks so we could pay for our drinks, and then someone asked us, oh, what did you guys get? And we were all telling him what we got, and we thought I thought he wanted to have some, to try it or to know what it was like.
Try to pick you up.
No,
What are you trying to do?
I thought he was just trying to see what it tasted like. He looked like one of the groomsmen or something.
From the wedding?
Yes, from this wedding.
I already know the story. I'm trying to help her go along with it faster.
And he said, you know what, you guys have been waiting for the check. Let me grab the bill for you guys and I'll pay for it. Happy New Year. So we were really happy about that, and we were like, oh my gosh, this is great. We're really, really happy for that. We could not stop saying thank you.
So they paid for your drinks?
Yep.
That was really cool.
He put it on his tab for all of us.
Now, was it a big wedding in that bar or something?
It looked like it. I mean, there was 20 people there.
That's a lot of people.
And the girl's wedding dress was so pretty. I could not stop looking at it. But yeah, so we got nice free drinks before we went to go see fireworks, had fireworks, and
That was it.
yeah.
So that's good. So what did I do, you ask?
What did you do, Dad?
I'm glad you asked me. Because, nobody else is here to ask me something. I ordered a pizza. I had to order the pizza about noon. And I picked it up. I told them I want to pick it up at 6:30. And, I go to this place all the time, and they have awesome pizza. But, man, that pizza last night, I think they overcooked it. That's the last two times they've done it. However, I ate it. I didn't get sick, so that's still good. And I picked it up at 6:30 and came home. And I think I watched a few movies. I was debating on whether or not I was going to clean my room because my bedroom was a mess. I had to rearrange everything and put a TV up. The TV that my daughter gave me for Christmas. But, when I was on Facebook, you're never alone when you got Facebook and Jesus. So I was saying hi to a lot of people and wishing them a happy New Year. I think I made 2 videos last night too when I posted those about New Year's, and then I was gonna go to bed before 12, but my mom called me. My mom kept calling me. She was having a problem with my dad because he has Parkinson's. So I was downstairs helping him, and then came upstairs to try to go to sleep. I couldn't, so I did see the ball fall, and I was like this, so I'm like sleepy half the time. But when I was fully awake at like 12:20, I texted all my kids and said I love you and I wish you a happy New Year, and only 3 of them got back to me, and she is one of them. So the other 2 must have been having a great time. Great time. And I know the other one, she was really tired. So, I mean, it's really cool that they all had a good time on New Year's Eve. Because I remember when I was younger. What happened, Dad? Oh, well, I'm glad you asked me. Me and my friend Mike Bonaquisti and a few other friends of mine, we all went to New York. This is like literally 30 years ago. And we saw the ball fall, but I would have enjoyed it a lot better, I think, at home, because that night is something to write about. I should write a story about that night. When we got there, it was freezing. A whole bunch of us were there. We all went in on the train, and when we got there, it was freezing cold. But when everybody was there at the ball, it was really hot. Everybody was taking their coats off. I guess so many people were there, we were generating our own heat. And then when it was, so we see this tiny little ball in like 3 miles down. They're blocking off the street. So it wasn't even like watching it on TV where everybody's like right up in Times Square. But it was a good experience. I saw it, and that's cool. I would actually love to see the New Year's Day parade in Pasadena and the Thanksgiving Day parade in New York. Now that would be 2 things I would like to see that I haven't seen. However, like I said, when I was younger, my New Year's, I've never really been into like the big party kind of things. I rarely drink because alcoholism runs in my family. I wish she would understand that. I'm not saying she's an alcoholic. She's not. She doesn't really drink that much. So when she does, it's like nothing. But for me, alcoholism does run in the family. So I don't know if it's genetics or if it's something you really like. So I don't really bother. Although I do drink some wine coolers and wine, But my New Year's is pretty, from other people's standards, would be boring. But I just enjoy life and just spending time, being with somebody like my cat. Because all my kids weren't around last night. I was drooling on my face there. No, but when I was here, I didn't really do a lot of that partying stuff. I've never really been into that stuff. Well, wait a minute, I don't really drink either, so I guess a lot of my friends did. They were like partying. Yeah, New Year. I always like to keep it like a low key. But I'm really glad that my kids really have a great time. Because like I say, you only live once. As long as you're not doing anything dangerous or detrimental or hurting anybody else, you should be fine. So that was the New Year's, and that's it. So
So, what is a New Year's resolution you have?
I would say I'm going to lose weight, but how about we just say we're going to gain it this year? Because it seems like it doesn't work anyways. Maybe I'll be in opposite world. If I say I gain it, I'll lose it, right?
True.
So that's pretty much it. No, that New Year's resolution. I do want to put out 2 more books, but there is one thing. I always wanted to read "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" to my kids, and I was actually going to make a video of it. But I went to Barnes & Noble's, and I was looking everywhere for the book. But, a couple places had the book, but I just didn't like the artwork. I was expecting something else. I wanted something that really jumped out at me. And then after spending 2 days and the second night in Barnes & Noble's really getting upset, I said, why can't I find a book that has "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," something that I think is really cool, something that I would really want to see with lots of colors and simple, you hide little things. I said, why can't I find that? Of course, a little voice in my head goes off and says, well, Price, you are an artist. Why don't you just illustrate and write a book, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," and do it yourself? I said, oh yeah, that's right. What am I doing? I'm looking for a book. I can do it myself. So, I think it'd be cool if I had the time to make a book, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," for this year. So, but I'm not going to say it's going to take a whole lot of time because I draw sort of fast. Because I'm more of a cartoonist, not a detailed artist. So I like to have fun when I draw. So, I figure if it's going to be a 30-page book, if I draw it, it should. Oh, wait a minute, there's not 30 months in a year. Probably about a week a page, because I do gotta work.
A page a week.
A page a week. Sort of like in the video I said, just so you know, I did make a New Year's video reflecting on the past year, and I said it's Christmas Eve, but I was confused there. It was actually New Year's Eve. But what was I saying? Talking about the book, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I would like to get that book out there and have everybody enjoy it and read it, because that would be really cool. So that's one of my resolutions. The other one is, let me see. As you can see, I put a lot of thought into this, right? I do want to take my oldest son on a cruise, because he's never been on a cruise. I want him to experience what that's like. Assuming I can get my tax refund. That's how I do it. When I work, I have him take extra money out of my check, so I get a huge tax refund. And I usually use that for vacation. So it's not like I'm just spitting money out of my mouth. Because I'm not. A lot of it is savings, Christmas clubs, tax refunds, taking soda cans back to the store. My dad has so many soda cans downstairs. And he's a diabetic, go figure. And I might try to cut out. Let's cut out sushi, guacamole, and fresh fruits.
Why? You can't even eat that.
I'm ahead of the game, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be ahead of this game. No, I'm gonna try cutting out
soda.
Well, last year I cut the soda out as much as I could, but it was a whole lot better than what it usually was. So actually, this year maybe I should go totally, not even a sip. Actually, you know what? I think it's even better if I cut out the ice cream. Cut out the ice cream and the McDonald's. Cut down McDonald's to once a month. That'd be cool. How about you? Do you have any resolutions?
Mine is I'm trying to go on a coffee streak, which is.
You're gonna drink a lot of coffee?
No, a no coffee streak.
Okay, that sounds
because
bad.
I have a really bad addiction to coffee.
Yeah, I'm addicted to sleep.
And I want to spend more time with family and friends and appreciate what I have.
When are you going back to school?
Saturday.
But if you didn't, you could spend more time with me.
Yes.
Here's another resolution. Before I do my videos, I'm going to shave. Because I saw the one I did for the year in review. Oh my God. I said, Jesus. I'm using that light, which is cool. But man, dude, why didn't you shave? Probably because I'm on vacation. I go back to work tomorrow, so I had to shave anyways. But yeah, I think I'm going to shave before I get on these videos. Like I say, I don't know what I say actually. Anyways, you're going to be going back to school, so I just want to say I love you and I'm very proud of you. This is her last year at school. She will be graduating. Yeah, her last semester.
In May.
So I am pretty excited. Yeah, because no, I'm not excited. She'll be going back for her master's. So I was getting a little bit excited there, but she I'll be 3 kids in college, anyways. But I really hope she enjoys it. She actually does enjoy what she does. She's doing the piano stuff and making some pretty good money too on the side. So that's cool. Aside of that, I hope everybody has an awesome new year and you guys make your resolutions too. And
we will see you in the next video.
Well, I wasn't going to end it. I thought you were going to say something.
If you like this video,
give it a... Well, you don't have to do that anymore because in the end, I got so sick of saying it. I just put this here little sign right there on the end credits. I guess I put it here again. Let's get it out of here. Yeah, that's what you call special effects. So you got to think ahead in order to do that. Anyways, we will see you
next time.
On.
Be kind, be great, be well. Happy New Year.
Honey, that's what I say to you guys when I write you letters.
I know.
Usually on here I say...
I love you all and have an amazingly good day.
Oh, I guess you do watch my videos. All right, bye everybody.